Hello, I wanted to talk about a movie I recently watched on Amazon Prime called Harbinger or Inanimate. This is a film that came out of a Kickstarter campaign following the remake of The Thing, getting rid of all of its practical special effects. I think it's something to do with the effects company that were hired to produce all those effects, not having any of their effects used and then going a digital route, and therefore they wanted to sort of make a point. Effectively, this is The Thing on a boat in the Arctic, or I think it's Alaska, something like that. But this crew are going out and for a research mission, and they find a downed Russian space object with a pilot in it. There's a substance in there, and it comes to life because it's an alien substance, and it starts killing people and taking on various forms and things like that. All these gross practical effects, and apparently there's I think there's little to no CGI effects as well in it when it comes to the creature, which are good. You get all of these gross pulsating practical effects, lots of gore and slime, and it's an enjoyable watch. It's only 80 minutes long. The story is neither here nor there, really. Lance Henriksen's in it, and both he and a lady who plays sort of the main character are the best actors in it. And the trouble with this is that there's dramatic gaps in the acting talent, and that's one thing that's quite off-putting. Some people are really good, and other people, when they're next to the good actors, just look absolutely shit. But otherwise, look, if you want a diversion with lots of gore and monster effects and that, it's worth checking out just purely for novelty interest, to see what they could have done in the Thing remake, and if they'd have had a bit more budget, how much better it could have all looked. There's some bits where you can see the joins, let's say, and it gets a bit shonky sometimes, but like I say, it's 80 minutes long, it doesn't outstay its welcome, and it's a treat to see practical effects nowadays as well. Let me know what you think about it. As I say, it's under two different names. Inanimate, I found it as, but it's also, I think, in America as Harbinger. It may have changed again since. I think it's one of those films that's got shitloads of names. But let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And if you've got any other recommendations for these kind of films, I'd like to know as well, because I'm always looking for these kind of things to watch, especially at the moment when we've got time on our hands. And please feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks.